The young girl, the light skinned baby girl.
Yeah. Wait, what light skinned baby girl?
The one
She
now,
look. I thought
Ahsoka.
she was China,
No, she black and Chinese.
Philippine or something. Okay.
She mixed.
All
Yeah.
right. So I just think overall Arthur Ashe, the Williams is that John. You know what I'm saying?
Got legends.
Yeah, but they got a couple too. Maria Sharapova. Billie Jean. Just to name a couple. You know,
The problem is with tennis is that won't have nowhere like local for people to go play it. Like
They all have
yeah,
coverage.
yeah.
yeah. It do be in the turn to handball for the Mexicans. You take over.
And then with the
Nah.
baseball is that you need equipment. So like kids like they don't have enough money to get like basketball. You need one ball, and then we can all go out and play. With baseball, you need bats, you need gloves, you really need
Yeah.
helmets too. It's a whole
Yeah.
big thing and stuff like that. Or whatever.
That's a good perspective.
Yeah,
How much it costs to learn the sport?
I'm
I'm
ready.
going raw like this in the back, man. I'm not
you
fixing
good.
it.
I ain't worried about it,
Yeah.
man. I'm actually about to go on. Let me grab my stuff because these guys ain't coming, so I ain't worried about it though. I'm
I
surprised you didn't play
told
baseball
you,
though, Jordan.
Never, bro.
You're an athlete, so
you're an athlete.
Never, bro. I was never getting on there. I couldn't even stand. I could never fuck with the glove. Could never get that shit on my hand. Keep that shit on my hand. Keep the ball in my hand.
And then you had to be actually catch with your opposite hand.
yeah, I played
The
baseball.
opposite. That was the best part.
The funny thing is, it's crazy.
Catching.
In high school, when we used to play baseball in gym, the boy used to try and get me to play baseball. One time, we was in gym class, you feel me? But bro, I did some crazy shit. Even the gym teacher was like, "What the fuck?" Boy had hit a crazy ass joint out the outfield, right under that shit. Nobody thought I was gonna catch that shit, bro. Laid out for that shit, one hand. Caught that
That
jump.
that was his highlight in gym baseball.
Hey yo, gym baseball. Hey yo, bro, it was pretty though, bro. I'm trying to tell you, shit was pretty. Shit, like man, fuck out of there. Baseball.
Nah, man. Baseball was litty, bro.
Yeah, baseball was lit, yo. I was on little league. We used to have the game, like being in the dugout and stuff like that. That was fun, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. She was litty, bro.
Yeah.
Did some bullshit.
I was just gonna do walls and fuck it. All right.
I remember like my team from the hood, little league, like we was playing this one team from the suburbs or whatever. It was all white dudes, and I remember like we was like threatening them like throughout the game and stuff. And I remember at the end of the game, bro, they were so scared at the end of the game, and they jetted out the dugout and went to the team bus and was gone and stuff like that.
Y'all terrible, man.
I know, man. We was young though, like 12, 13 or something like that or whatever. So, but
you know what? You know what's funny though, bro? Did you say that? I think the generation up until maybe my generation,
yeah,
right? Like, you know how you had that like on the basketball court, right? When we was getting on the court and shit growing up, it's like, oh, you a white boy, you can't check me. That shit is out the door now. Because white boys can ball.
Yeah.
Some of these white boys can really ball.
Yeah.
Like,
they was better than us in baseball. That's why we threatened them. They was killing us in baseball. Whatever. So it was
it's like, yo, that shit, like I feel like that shit stopped when I was just starting to get into high school and shit. Like, you can't think like that no more. These young boys don't think like that no more.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. We still dominate.
Nah, for sure, bro. But it's definitely some white. It's some
in the NBA. Some white boys,
bro.
You know
it's even in the
yeah, but they ain't got hops, because white dudes can't jump. Like they ain't got hops.
Yeah, but they'll give you buckets still though.
Bro, it's some white boys in there, bro.
Okay.
Pat Cup, the boy from
Thank you.
Athletic as hell. The boy who come off the bench, the both of them,
Connor
and DiVincenzo, they both athletic as shit, bro.
I don't know about DiVincenzo. He ain't that athletic.
He's athletic, bro.
Yeah, he's not that athletic. He can get up because he's young, but he's gonna be down for a lot longer than he'll be up.
Pat Connaughton is athletic. The white boy. Caruso is athletic.
Caruso athletic. I don't give Caruso that.
Athletic.
Okay.
Yeah, I give Caruso that. Caruso, he 38 years old, but he be dunking. I feel like it's crazy.
So you named about 6 people out of like the 50,000 that have played that have been white. Like
some of the best players in the league are still white though too.
But they give you buckets though.
They all overseas. They all overseas. They don't got athleticism, but they got skill. That really makes you better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We talking about athleticism though. Like that's it.
bro. They athletic enough to be in the
Black
league.
dudes have athleticism for a long period of time. If you once you're athletic, you're athletic. You got at least 25 years of it.
Yeah, but your athleticism go before your skill do or whatever. I think skill first, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like for him to say, we still dominate in the same sports. Like I said, in basketball and football.
Yeah.
Like if we cross over to the other sports, that athleticism will come with us.
But the white boys in the football. You talking about the white boys in the football? Look at the quarterbacks that be moving around. They athletic. Bro.
They're more mobile. Let's not get it twisted. I agree with you there. They have to be because the athletes.
When's the last time you saw a white running back like Christian McCaffrey?
But that's one out of how many running backs?
You know what I'm saying? Like I hate when they give me the anomalies.
They about to start coming? They coming?
Yeah, all right.
I never would have saw, you feel me, a couple white boys at safety. There's a couple nice white boys at the safety position.
They don't generally be like that fast. They be real headsy, smart players and hitters. They don't be your 4.2, 4.3 speed dudes. None
of them safeties be that fast.
All right then. So we athletic.
I'm gonna tell you what we gotta do as we gotta on basketball, we gotta work on our free throws earlier in life and work on the footwork and more skill. Like I was telling Cave in the interview, I'm so mad so many great players shoot so bad free throws in the NBA. It's ridiculous to me. Whatever like that. Like I don't understand. So
I think the problem is, bro, like everybody, like the game has gotten so much more athletic. All these guys are way more athletic. So they can use their athletic ability. Like 80% of the 70%, they can use their athletic ability to get buckets. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so what they got to do with shooting free throws?
Zion Williamson averages 24 points all in the paint.
But he got free throws too.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, they don't work on that shit because they can use athleticism throughout.
That's what he just said. But I mean, that he's saying we need to. Like,
yeah, we need to work on all facets.
Definitely should work on free throws. Honestly, like that's supposed to be the end of every practice as a young athlete. But I guess we need to do it more. You got a good point.
Much or whatever, honestly.
So. But the guys that are great exert way more energy than the guys that are just good. You agree with me?
Yes,
of course. Yeah.
So they're probably more tired than the guys that are just good. You agree with me?
You lost me.
Wait, yeah, hold on. Say it again.
So the guys that are great exert more energy because they are playing great.
No, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you.
So you think great players don't? You think they don't exert as much energy? You think they?
I think the great players, they're so great, it comes easier to them. So the guys that are good, they working harder for buckets. But the guys that are great, they get easy buckets or whatever because they so good or whatever. Like James Harden don't use our energy to get 35 points. Oh, wow. He's doing that shit with like minimal energy, stuff like that.
Well, that's because he's shooting mad threes.
That's what I'm saying. But he's great. That's my point, though. He's getting minimal energy and shit.
I get what you're saying. But
because like all the great ones exert a lot of energy, and it shows. And they always tell you like they just play harder than everybody else, and that's what
I think it's this. No, they have to exert more energy to play harder. But when it comes to dropping down buckets or whatever, what they do.
Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying exert more energy because you're playing harder, right? That's how they win, right?
Yeah.
So if they playing harder than the other players, maybe on the free throws they tired, man. A chance to stand there, bro. They don't have the same legs.
Nah. I can't go with that, man. Because I've been some great free throw shooters throughout the years that were great players. Mm-hmm. You're right. I think it's what we all said. They're not working on it as much. They don't work on footwork as much. Why don't Ben Simmons got a go-to move, right? You know what I'm saying? But he got a lot of athleticism. They don't work on that stuff no more.
I mean, look, bro. He has.
Can a fast break be a one? Was it be a one?
They may not be the moves that you want to see, but he got.
That's what I was about to say. Like I think he has moves. He has a couple. He has the fast break,
some great footwork, and a nice.
He do that fast break, and then where he hit you with the spin back to the inside of the paint, or the other hand, he spin it off the glass. He got the the
Giannis too. No moves or whatever like that. No go-to moves.
I mean, bro,
you know what's gonna happen, right? Hakeem gonna be busy for the next 3 years.
He's been busy. They still been butt.
Who be going down there? I ain't hear nobody do that in a minute.
Who be talking about that?
I thought he was sick at one point or something.
I thought Giannis did work out with him before.
He might have.
I know Joel did. And a couple other dudes do.
Joel, nice. Like
Joel got good footwork.
Always
He
had
know
that.
it shows he worked with the dream.
Yeah.
He always had that, bro. Like
No. He got
was
it.
Never in the paint like that. Now Doc is making him go.
He was in the paint from the beginning. He wasn't shooting threes till this maybe last year or two.
Ah, you tripping, bro. He been trying to be.
He ain't been jacking him like he jacking him now, bro. He wasn't always doing that. He used to be in the paint getting beat up, and that's why he's hurt.
Yeah, he was never doing that on a consistent basis like he is right now.
What?
Now, 80% of his game post up, bully ball.
What?
He came out with doing that. That's what I'm saying.
80%,
No,
bro.
He wasn't.
Bro, I would say 80%.
He wasn't doing it enough. He wasn't.
He
doing
still
it
shoot a lot of J's, not threes, man, but he shoot a lot of J's though.
But Mike,
But Hakeem shot the jumper too.
I know.
So
you feel me?
What happened?
that's the
I'm saying, like, in terms of just playing straight out, flat out bully ball, he's doing that more this year than he ever was in his whole career.
I agree with that. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, like straight.
Yeah.
Give me the ball.
He got a mix of move though. Like he can shoot. And beat this night shit. I'm
he
sorry.
could front you up, everything. Hit you with the go by.
That game when he had 50, yo, he had everything working that game. Oh man.
Yo, he's a great player, yo.
He really is. I'm telling you, like.
He's the second best player in the East, like I was saying.
Second best player in the
I was
East.
saying.
I can't say that yet. Or whatever.
I could say that. I could say that.
I can't.
He not better than Durant, and that's it.
That's it. Thank you.
He
bro.
better than he better than Giannis. He better than
can't say that
Harden.
yet, bro.
He better than Kyrie.
Yeah.
He's not better than Harden, bro. He's not better than Harden.
I'm taking him over Harden every day.
I'm not.
I am.
I'm not.
Harden game don't equate to wins, and he not defensively as strong as Embiid.
What? Harden winning. No. Why would you say
Not
that?
when it matters.
But Mike Harden.
You Embiid when it matters? No.
Look, honestly, and I hate to say this, they one bounce away from possibly going to the chip that year.
He had a horrible series that series. That's why they lost.
Wait,
Yeah, and
Harden's
I mean,
never led his team to be the #1 team. In the
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
yes, he
in the
has.
conference.
Yes,
Done
Houston
that,
was
bro. What do you
yes.
talk about,
When
man?
was that? When was this? When was
2008.
Him and
MVP.
yeah,
He won
I got
MVP.
you, bro.
Yes.
And who'd they lose against?
No, that don't matter. Who's #1
What
seed?
the hell? The point was they number one. Now you talking about did they lose? Like, killing me.
Leave receipts on that.
Yes, he was
Huh?
#1 seed in the West too, a harder conference. What are you talking about?
I need to look that up, Jeff.
I'm on it, man. I'm on it.
He gonna change the whole thing. What would they lose against? What? That don't matter, bro. What?
Look that up, bro. Like
Harden has done that, bro. Bro, let me tell you something.
He's not better than Harden, bro.
Bro, it's one team in the whole NBA that been to the playoffs the last 8 years. That was the Houston Rockets. That's because Harden.
They're
But get into the playoffs, all right, Mike. But he ain't doing nothing.
All right, but how come other teams ain't make 8 straight years?
He's
The
good.
only team that did that was Houston Rockets.
He's really butt
Injuries.
though. He's really butt though, for real.
Harden?
Yeah.
Nah.
And the only other reason it didn't go that way is because LeBron switched teams.
Fuck out of here. Anyway, Harden, bro.
Oh man, I hate looking for stuff.
And then now he lead the league in assists. Like Harden is way better. Not way better, but I'll take him over and beat yo.
Oh, I was ready to say you saying
And,
way
and,
better.
and Harden is like Iron Man. Harden don't miss games.
You're
Like,
not starting your franchise with James Harden over Joel Embiid. No way.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Nah, you're not.
I am.
You're not. You know you're not.
Knowing their history and the injury history of Embiid, I'm taking Harden. bro.
Oh man, now you're hitting him with some
Word,
that,
get
huh?
the hell out of here, bro.
I'm
There's
taking-
no way.
I'm taking Harden, bro. Harden make a difference, bro. See, they winning without Durant or whatever like that. Harden is a great passer, bro. I'm taking Harden. I'm sorry, man. And Joel ain't doing it in the playoffs either. Like Harden at least got to the conference finals a couple times. Matter of fact, hold on.
Yeah, check his numbers.
Oh my God.
2008.
Check Joel numbers when they lost to the Toronto Raptors and Gasol was shutting him down or whatever.
A bucket away, a bounce away.
What did he do in that series though?
Yeah, 2018 Rockets was the number one seed.
I know. I just told y'all that.
And they got knocked out by the Warriors, remember, because they went to the chip and beat the Cavs, swept them out.
In 7 games in the conference
7
finals.
games. They actually took the Warriors to 7 games, had them.
But
You saying that, but
You saying what? You ain't saying a lot, bro.
Number one in the West.
Better, bro.
Huh?
Better, bro. Embiid is better, bro.
Oh my
Embiid,
god.
Joel Embiid is an
Your
overall.
whole argument just got like thrown away.
Joel Embiid
Eviscerated.
is a better overall basketball player in terms of both sides of the ball.
I mean, he better on defense, but Harden gonna give me more buckets, and he gonna account for more buckets. He gonna give me more assists or whatever like
You
that.
mean Joel can do that though?
He can do that too. And Joel can rebound for you. Harden can rebound, but not to Joel's respect.
Right.
Listen, Harden, Joel, it just got to this level right now. We'll see how long he'll be there. Harden been at this level for years and whatnot. I'm just saying. Like Harden is one of the best scorers of all.
But if we starting today, right now, today, the way Joe play, I gotta take Joe. Like,
today I'll take Joe.
Like
Whatever.
today, like, all right, your franchise starting tomorrow. Who your first player? All right, give me Joe.
I'll take Joel
Because we gonna go to win it. But if you talking about overall,
but,
like, hey, you got 10 years and he 8 out of it, yeah, let me get hard. I'm good. I mean, because he's right. Like he's led the league in scoring. He's took a team to the #1 conference on the cusp of busting down the champs. And they had KD. They didn't. It wasn't even just Steph in them. It was KD too. Like that Warriors team.
He led the league in assists now twice or whatever like
Yeah.
that. This gonna be the second year you do that. Like
Yeah,
Harden is this.
Yeah, Harden's a beast.
I think Harden better now, like not scoring as much with the assists than he is like scoring.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I felt that way too.
Yeah.
I said, now if he could give me a steal, just one steal a game, I'd be good.
I think he getting one steal a game, bro. You're not
consistently. Like if this his game the next 3 or 4 years, I'm loving this.
Yeah, I like Harden better. But anyway, let me start this show and we'll get into the next part. Hey, welcome to another episode of Half Court Trap. And we're back, the full panel. Well, not the full panel, but some of us. I'm your host, of course, BigMike on the BigMike, LittleAnt channel. We got our usual guests here. We got Jordan, of course, and Jeff. And as you heard, we're just talking about James Harden. Let's get right to our first topic then. Since James Harden is playing so well and the Nets are winning, I think they won 6 or 7 straight now. Have the Nets shown they are the team to beat in the East with their recent winning streak? Jeff, what you think, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they ever relinquished that title, honestly, just because of the names together on paper. I know the core of it wasn't expecting exactly what you were expecting when you put it all together, but it had to gel like most things that are great, and it will. So, like I said, I don't think they ever relinquished the title as a team to beat in the East because they just got too much firepower. You know, you got multiple MVPs and you got NBA champions, more than one of that, from 2 totally different eras of basketball. So, you know, I just think that all collectively, you know, it's just too much firepower for anybody to stop in the East. I still got them going to, you know, doing their business. And I, you know, the play DeAndre Jordan had at the end of, I think it was the half or the game last night. People sleep on him, man. Like he slept on a lot, and I think he'll show to be worthy as they get this stretch run.
Yeah, he's not as bad as they make him out to be.
Yeah, I know his bill is big, but when I say that, I mean like his paycheck.
I know.
Just for our viewers, just you know what I'm saying, like.
Okay, Drew, what you think about that? About the Nets in the East right now?
I'm torn with this question, bro, because I'm, you know, a Sixers fan.
Right, your homer. Okay.
So, like, to answer your question, yes. Do I want that to be the case? No. You feel what I'm saying? But to answer the question, yeah. At the end of the day, it's just gonna be too. It's like Jeff said, it's just really too much firepower. You can pick your poison. You got to stop one of the 3. You feel what I'm saying? And when you look at when it gets down to when it matters, you know, in the playoffs, the 5 guys on the court, you need every guy on the court to be able to create their own shot. Now, every team don't got that. You feel me? But they got 3 guys that are elite at doing that and also that can play make. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just going to be, they can give up. It's like they can give up whatever defensively if you can't stop me offensively. Like, because when it comes down to the last shot, I got 3 guys that can take it either way. And we know who we really going to give it to at the end of the day. And once he get going, because they basically just trying to see what's working, and they doing this shit off the fly, so they can, you know what I'm saying. When Kevin Durant sit, they got him and Kyrie, James Harden and Kyrie getting buckets. Then what, you know what I'm saying? They have all different lineups. Once they gel, and then they start running shit through KD.
Is Dinwiddie hurt still or something like that? Is
He done for the season.
And then he
Yeah.
come back.
Oh, okay. He's done for the season.
He's
Okay.
done for the whole season. He can't come back.
So Levert was the one that is coming back,
Right. Levert
but
coming
not
back.
on that team. Yeah.
Yeah. Dinwiddie might be able to come back for the playoffs, but he done for the whole season.
I think he was supposed to be back at least for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, right. You know what I'm saying? That's some of the bench that they lack. You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah, I still think they make some kind of move for the trade deadline, honestly. But
Who they deal?
Huh?
Who they deal?
I don't think they deal, but I think that they might pick up somebody, so like one of the buyouts, something like that happening. I think that to help them on defense, maybe get a little bit more size or whatever. It could be youth. It could be Boogie. It could be Drummond. It could be Blake. Who I don't know. It could be any of them stuff like that. I heard the Hawks might be trying to get rid of John Collins or whatever like that. So you never know, whatever. But I also think that it's tough because right now the Sixers are their Achilles heel because they got the one thing that they can't guard, which is size.
Big man, yeah.
Especially with Embiid, and if Ben plays big, then that'll be tough for them to guard. But besides that, like y'all said, it's tough to guard them now because they got so many people who can create their own shot, but they're also good shooters. That's what the thing is and whatnot. Go ahead, Jordan.
Another thing, another thing that I mentioned about having three guys on the court that it can go at it. Like, right, you said the Nets Achilles heel is the fact that we have Joel Embiid, the big guy. They don't have a big man. Right, but they have three guys who can score. We only have two.
Well, I think
when it comes down to it, is Tobias Harris going to show up for the playoffs and be clutch? We need more than 20. That's the truth. And then we need someone else to carry. We need another guy to get 20. That guy has to be Ben Simmons. He's almost there. It's not going to be Steph Curry. It's not going to be Danny Green. It's not going to be Shake Milton.
You know what? All right.
Anybody else on that roster?
Okay, so let me just say a couple more things about the Nets. The whole Nets process here. The Nets they are taking this like most teams do, who assemble an all-star lineup with a lot of cap. They gotta go for it the first time. So I don't think adding people or not, the core four guys are going to have to ride this out to win this year. They can't be saying, oh, we got till next year and we got 3 years. Most people tried the first year. They're very hardest. And this year is going to be so important because KD's just coming off that injury, right? And I'm not saying he's taking these days off because he's hurt, but he's taking some time off. So he must be sore. It could be, all related, right? So they're trying to basically run the Lamborghini through the tape because they got to go for it right now. Because
I don't agree with that, bro.
I know, and that's why we have different views on this. Is because I say this is not a process of 3 years. No, they gotta go for this right now.
It's like how Miami Heat
always is like that.
They lost the first year to Dallas,
but they were supposed to win the first year. Look, they were talking about breaking it up after they lost.
They weren't talking about breaking it up.
People were talking. It was like, oh.
I agree with Jeff in the sense that they were all locked in when they got there. So they were always going to run it back. They're not all locked in.
Yeah, they playing off contracts at the end of them.
It's now or never. You don't make the move for James Harden if it ain't now or never.
Yeah,
something way better.
Think about what you just said. You're not going to give your future and Allen and LeVert for 1 year. You got more than 1 year with Harden and Kyrie. And
no, but they don't, bro. That's what I'm saying. They don't.
Why don't they? They all signed.
Wait, they do. First of all, they do. Yeah, but Mike, you know how the sports is. Just like Boston 08. Like teams have to go for it that 1 year. Even Dallas. Like, hey, if y'all could beat them once, y'all could have beat them twice. But Dallas couldn't even get there. You gotta go for it that 1 year. That first year you assemble that all-time roster. You gotta get it done that year because if you don't, you might not get it done.
And Mike, why sacrifice your future?
But you said that, Jordan. We confused. I'm confused.
When your team that was already constructed was still good enough to get to the finals without James Harden. The team was still good enough to get to the finals, and we all had the Nets in the finals without James Harden. So why do you give up your future to go with James Harden to make it happen right now?
They got a first-year coach who had never coached before. Like, you got to give him more than 1 year.
Bro, they don't care about that. Bro, they picked up a player. Bro, they have Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. You could have went and coached.
You're right. He's right. He's right. And they gave up like that. Even with them four, they gave up. They were loaded. Levert, Dinwiddie, like they was.
I don't agree
Allen,
with that
was
man.
loaded, bro.
There's been games already with Kerr made bad, not Kerr,
Nash.
Nash made bad calls or whatever like that. Like he's showing his youth and coaching. Like you got to give him more time.
Bro, but they're gonna get to the playoffs, and what do you always say about the playoffs? It's about the stars. They got three.
I agree with that.
There are coaching moments though.
I look at the Clippers. The Clippers better this year than last year, bro. I feel like they need it.
And they quiet, and it's annoying.
I know it is.
It's annoying.
It is, so whatever like that. But I feel like sometimes hopefully you win the first year, obviously. You know, anything can happen. You get injured. You never know what can happen or whatnot. But I feel like I wouldn't be like, it's over. I feel like they still got a chance, me personally and whatnot. So.
I would. I don't care to see them run it back. I don't give a shit what they do. You feel me?
Yeah, I think they can run it back. You're right. But at the same time, I just think that first year is that home run year. They all do it. They gotta go for it. Or
it's like a mid-season trade. They even have a training camp together. Like, bro, that's a little crazier to me.
But okay, I can't think of the last time a mid-season trade happened.
Right. Boston, they went to China for 3 weeks before the season.
Yeah. Like, I'm thinking about a mid-season trade that led a team to the chip. Hold on, I'm thinking.
The season was short anyway for them though. The Nets were in the bubble. The season was short anyway. I don't know how you make this move if you're not going for it right now.
Got a good point though. You got a good point.
I think they are going for it, like they want to win. That's why I said they didn't make moves before the trade deadline to go for it and stuff like that.
But they were already good enough to get there without James Harden, bro. That's what we're saying.
I get there, but they're trying to win it all. They added him. Which Harden got what? Like you said, 3 years on this deal?
3 years. This year, 2 more years.
Kyrie has how many more years on his deal? Doesn't he have an option next year?
Who? They just signed KD and Kyrie. Yeah.
I thought
they just signed, bro.
They just signed together last year.
They damn sure ain't gonna exercise no option now. There's no chance.
They got to guarantee 3 years together unless one asks for a trade, which ain't gonna happen and stuff like that.
Somebody gonna ask for a trade. I see it.
I don't see it, bro.
Kyrie is the weirdo.
He home though. He ain't going nowhere. He home.
Yeah, he home. That's what he was trying to do. Get home all this time. Yeah. He been trying to do that since Cleveland. He been trying to go home. Right. And he took the long route, but he got where he wanted.
Cooking or whatever like that.
Yeah, he wanted Brooklyn Nets, man. He wanted that.
He an hour away from where he grew up at. Like, bro loves it. I'm telling you. Like,
that's cool and all, but I'm just saying, bro. They got James Harden because they want to do it today this season.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct, bro. But Mike is saying like they still have the 2 years
a month ago.
A
month ago, people were saying like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Now they're getting better and better. I'm just saying they're getting better as time goes along, and they got 40 games left this year. They could still win this year. They can win this year and next year. To be honest with you,
they could. Honestly,
I have my problem with the Sixers and your boy.
We ain't get there yet.
All right. Well, yeah. Moving on, Mike.
Moving on forward.
He ready.
So
he ready.
We'll get there. Are the Lakers though, my boys? Are they in trouble without AD? And who should they try to trade for to help while he's gone? What do you think, Jordan?
You damn right they're in trouble right now.
They're in trouble.
He's supposed to be out for 3 to 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
He lost 4 straight or 3 straight?
3 straight. 3 straight. 3.
Okay. Yeah. Without Anthony Davis, they are average. Period. They are average. Even just with LeBron James, they're average. I mean, they don't have Schroeder either, which is a big loss because
he'll be back this week, next week.
17, 18 games. You feel me? So once they get him back, that'll be better. But without Anthony Davis, bro, they're average, bro. They're like the fourth best team in the West without AD, like real shit.
Okay, so the second part, who should they try to trade for then? If you think
Blake Griffin, they gotta go get Blake Griffin. Okay, the only person they can get that can, try to fill those shoes. That's a great. I don't know if we will all say great, but I mean that's as best as you're gonna get. Blake Griffin to fill in for AD. That's the best you're gonna get.
What do you think, Jeff? Are they in trouble? Can LeBron still keep him in the top seeds without AD?
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, and even if they fell to 5, that's basically a one up, one down. You know what I'm saying? Like even if they got in at 5, even 6, they still would be danger with AD coming back.
Right.
It's if they fall to that 7 and 8, it's in trouble. Like, so I think LeBron will be able to hold them for. I mean, look, LeBron took those nobodies in Cleveland to the
That's what
championship.
I was gonna say. Yeah, like
LeBron can
He,
handle
he,
carrying this team.
he,
Now,
what's
he,
that, Jordan?
he 38. He ain't 28. He ain't
I
27.
know, but still, he still can majestically, get them into good position. The thing is going to be is AD going to come back before the playoffs? Is he going to be warmed up before the playoffs start? Is he going to come right in during the playoffs? Those are all key things. I think they'll be fine. It's LeBron James. I think they should get Blake Griffin too, but only if he's on waivers or some sort of release. Don't go trade anything for him. Just see if he comes available on the streets, then the Lakers should go after him hard and sell to LA because Blake in LA, and I think he's in Space Jam, isn't he? Or
I
allegedly.
don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
So it makes most sense. Blake can fulfill the scoring aspect that AD gave up. Ooh, Blake and Brown front
Nah,
line.
nah.
Ooh, that's nice.
I don't think that they won't make the playoffs. I don't think that they won't make the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, but until AD is back, yeah, they're gonna have some trouble.
You
I
know,
heard,
you know,
I heard they're trying to get Hassan Whiteside actually out of Sacramento.
that would slow him down. That's stupid.
Yeah,
He'll help defensively the front line though. I think.
Yeah, it's stupid. He
yeah.
clogged up the paint. Then LeBron needs that with
Defense ain't their
AD
problem.
out.
Defense ain't their problem, low key.
That's true.
Defense is definitely their problem, bro. He's the rim protector.
Defense is
One of the.
not that.
And but they see this is where Howard and what's the name became so
Yeah,
vital.
McGee. Yeah, right.
Ugh, man, sickening.
But what I'm saying is they lose more offensively than what they lose defensively without AD, bro. They're this is a superstar. He's 25 points a game scorer. That's what they lost. They have nobody to fill those 25 points. And the other guys that are on the court can barely even all of them together get up to 25. They've been losing games because of offense, not because of defense. That's real shit. They don't have enough.
Well, I mean, they're the only other team I think in the running to go get Bradley Bill, if you ask me, if that's gonna be another option.
It ain't right.
Because I think if you go get Bradley Bill and AD comes back, now you back to it.
They ain't get no Bradley Bill, bro. We ain't got nothing to trade for Bradley Bill.
Yeah,
I
they got
mean,
Bradley Bill. They have to veto that shit.
We couldn't get him or whatever.
They
No,
got to
it's-
veto that joint.
we
you
got
got some
nothing.
garbage pieces, man. Maybe just a dump move.
Your boy Coos that you love so much. Who ain't
Yeah, go ahead. Some down there with Russ. That's a fight waiting to happen. That's a locker room, bro, waiting to happen or dress down.
I think. See, I don't know what
Beat
I want. I don't know if I want Bron to go all out to keep us afloat, or for Bron to like just chill.
Coast.
Yeah, because I don't want him to get exerted either. And then the playoffs come, he's tired as hell. Like Jordan said, he's the best athlete ever to me, like athlete wise. I feel like that he's still 36 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you still feel it. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I don't I don't know if I want him to go all out. But I am worried about how AD comes back when he does come back.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be 100%? Is he gonna be like still ginger? Is he gonna be like nervous about hurting himself again or whatever?
That's what I said to you.
I think he'll be ready. It's go time. It'll be playoff time. He's ready to go. Like
Mike, you're right. I think Bron should really coast it. That's why I said if they can go from anywhere they can go as low as 6.
Right.
They can't get 7 and 8.
Nah.
If they can go down to 6, they could beat 3. I don't care who it is with AD and Bron. They could beat 3, 4, whoever.
Go to the finals without Anthony Davis. They're not going to the finals.
I agree with that. I agree. It'll be there though. I ain't worried about that. But I agree the playoffs will be a lot harder without AD.
Yeah.
But right. That's what I'm
For some
saying.
reason, I think the Lakers might still make the finals, man, without AD. Man.
With Blake?
With Blake, yeah. Like I don't have Blake and Paul George. It might just cancel out for me.
Bro, Blake ain't played
That's
in years, bro. Yeah, disrespectful to Paul George right now.
Nah, I think he might. He might wake
he's
up.
balling, bro.
You bugging, bro. Nah.
Blake is he's a Northern player now
wrong.
too.
Blake gonna fill in, but he ain't doing it like AD. No, they're not.
And Blake lost his athleticism a little bit. Blake can't dunk like he used to.
And
Well, that's cool because he can handle the ball more now
Oh yeah, he can
and his
shoot more.
passing and shoot it better. That's why I say he's actually coming more of a complete player.
So you don't think they should get Drummond or Whiteside? They should go after both?
Nope,
No,
neither
that's
one of them. They both clog the paint,
not a-
and Drummond he can't shoot, he can't hit free throws, and Whiteside is slow, he clogs the paint, and he's a head case.
offensively, Blake gives you exactly what AD gives you. Like offensively, he can shoot.
That's what I said.
Right? Yeah. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
He's just not doing defense.
yeah. Right. But I'll take that. They need that. They probably make.
This is why I'm saying if LeBron could get to the chip with Blake.
Nah, it's not happening.
Well, tonight,
You just said Blake giving out what AD giving
They're
you.
not, bro. But in the playoffs, bro, they're not winning shit with Blake Griffin starting in the playoffs.
I'm confused. Make up your mind, man.
Because look who they would go against.
Joker and Denver, they had to go against, Cleveland.
I mean, they probably find some center.
Yeah, but you see, like Utah, the Nuggets.
I don't trust Utah.
Well,
Clippers,
is that on there? Yeah,
bro,
we'll say that for later.
None of them teams without Anthony.
But
all right.
But listen, I don't know about I don't know about Blake, but we'll see tonight. We got Lakers Utah tonight. We'll see how they do without AD tonight and stuff like that against the top team in the East.
They about to get ran.
Oh, you bet on the game?
You know I did. They about to get ran.
What you took? Utah money line?
Nah. I was too close for that shit, bro.
Oh,
I took Bron 25 easy.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
Yeah, so yeah, I had to take that. Yeah, 25.
Is this the first time he played him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
First time he played him all year?
Yeah.
They gonna lose. Brian gonna have a pedestrian game.
All right. Well, moving on forward, man. Let's talk about another team in the West, the Portland Trail Blazers, and our man Dame, who kind of got snubbed for the starting spot in the All-Star game this year. Well, depending on what you think. I know what y'all think about that, but no, he done led the Blazers to like the 4th or 5th seed now without McCollum, without Collins, without Nurkic. So is he a legit MVP candidate right now? What y'all think? Jordan, why don't you go?
Yeah, I think he is. I mean, definitely. If they're in the top 4 or 5, out there in the Wild Wild West, then I definitely feel like that he's a legitimate MVP candidate. I mean, he is one of the most clutch players we have ever had in the NBA in the history of the game, and he does it regularly and fluidly as if like it's coming. Like, okay, what's gonna happen. So carrying this team this year without McCollum is just another stripe on his belt, honestly, if you ask me, because with as great as he's been with McCollum on the floor, he's showing he can do it that McCollum really matters even less. And
I bet said trade CJ if we can try to get something back.
Yeah, definitely. You've called that for a long time now. I think a lot of us have said, let's trade CJ. Well, at least I agree with you. I think you can get something for him. But here's the key with Dame this year. It's like, okay, he's proven all this, and he gets snubbed for the All-Star start. Is it because he's in Portland?
That's part of it, I believe, because he played, in the Northwest, Pacific Northwest and stuff like that. I
mean, we see him play, but
we do, but his games come on so late. All the fans don't see him play all the time, stuff like that.
Yeah, so
I think that's part of it. He don't get a lot of national TV games like the Lakers do and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's crazy. He got any more publicity.
Yeah, and not a lot of commercials either, not like that. So I feel like that's
hold on, that's false. He had Hulu does live sports.
Oh, he does. You're right.
And he dominated that for a minute before they started getting other people. Like that was his commercial before COVID kicked in. It was his.
That's true. What do you think about Dame for the MVP candidate, Jordan?
I mean, like it's consideration. You feel me? No CJ. They're 6 in the West. All right, CJ, they're 6 in the West. We would expect that from him.
Oh man, I thought they were 4.
They did. I think they lost the game and went to 6.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I think I would expect him to carry them because they don't have CJ, and he has to play this well. Should he get MVP consideration? Yes. Is he going to win MVP? No. So, and did he get snubbed for an All-Star starter? Yes. But
let me ask politics. Yeah, he definitely got snubbed, but because Luka or whatever like that. Luka should be an All-Star, but Dame should be starting.
But not a starter. Not a starter this year. He's been trash. Well, he hasn't been trash, but
his team's record.
Is correct. Yeah. But let me ask you this, since we say consideration. So Jeff, you said before you thought Chris Paul should get consideration for MVP. So who do you think should get more consideration, Dame or Chris Paul far as like if you would have ranked MVPs?
Well, okay. Dame, because Dame doesn't have Booker. And Booker kind of alleviates some of Chris, like, but Chris's leadership is so demand. Like, look at the team. The team is top 3 in the NBA this year, and I don't understand it. Like, he transformed them. The bubble. They were kind of on the cusp. They had to get a play-in game, didn't they? They like had to play it all the way down.
Yeah.
Like, so it wasn't like they were guaranteed a spot. And now he's taking them to new heights. He's, Booker's numbers are really solid this year. I thought they would be better. Honestly, I did. Because Chris is only giving you 18 points, Jordan. I thought Booker would be in the 27-point range after the bubble. He was so lights out. I thought he would be around 27 points a game. And to see him at 24.7, it's kind of disappointing to me because, like, I think to be one of those top players, you got to give me that 25. I got to get that quarter.
Yeah.
Like, and I know
he probably should give you 30 almost, honestly, right now.
He probably should.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why I said 27. I was expecting 27 this year. Like, oh, he gonna come out 27 tonight now. Like, the bubble was so electric, and he just hasn't gotten there. And that's why I give Chris so much more credit. And Chris dominates the ball because he assists, but I thought Booker would be better. And then let me go back to Dame. Mm-hmm. Dame has no one. Yes, even in sixth place, I say, dang, he's in 6th place. He's where LeBron might be if LeBron doesn't get anyone to help him. Like, so I give him some credit for that. Yeah, I do.
Okay. And Jordan, let me ask you, if you were to pick between Dame and Steph, who would you take as far as like the MVP situation?
Hey, Dame and Steph. I thought we were talking about Dame and Chris.
Yeah. I asked you Dame and Chris. Now I'm actually
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really that's tough, bro.
I got this, Jeff.
I got
Portland is 6. Portland is 6 in the West.
Yeah.
Team has no CJ, but the Warriors have no Clay, and they're at 8. I'm gonna Steph Curry over Dame because the Trailblazers are just have an overall better team than the Warriors do right now. Like starting 5 and bench. Like Steph is literally like willing them with his own body to win. They win because of him. I get that the Portland Trailblazers win because of Dame, but they also have other guys. Like they got Gary Trent Jr. They have Carmelo Anthony. They have Nurkic. They have Derrick Jones Jr. They just have other guys. Their role players are better than the Warriors' role players. You know what I'm saying? So, and their bench, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So I would definitely give it to Steph over Dame. But to your point about CP, Jeff, I feel what you're saying. But on the court, in terms of numbers, right, he's averaging 18 and 7. What he did was just bring leadership and elevate everybody's mind, and now that's gotten them as the top 4 team in the West.
But that's important.
Their best player.
We always talk about what? Impact, right?
But that's not going to win him an MVP.
I mean, it's not going to win him an MVP, but he's got to get good consideration, a good amount. Like, they're top 3 in the West, bro. The West is a jungle.
He's not he's contributing, but it's up here where he
That's also valuable.
It is.
That's a valuable asset.
But that's not getting him MVP. I mean, I feel you.
It's getting him more consideration than Dame.
And
I'll say that.
Because he's doing it on the court, and they have nobody.
I mean, I'm saying. Oh, so I'm talking about like in the books. Like, are they saying that Chris Paul was a starter, right?
Yeah. No, he wasn't. Neither one of them starting. Yeah, neither one.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm not mad with that.
But Book should have got it over CP3.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get to the All-Star snubs at the end of the show. Whatever.
All right.
But you got CP over Dame or whatever, Steph, right? You said if you
No. I got Dame over CP.
Okay, you got Dame
because CP got Booker.
Right, and Dame don't or whatever like that. But what you got over now?
Dame don't have nobody.
About to throw Steph in there. Who you got then, Jeff? What not?
I got Dame over both of them still. Steph got. I listen, right? Don't kill my slander. Don't attack my Instagram. Steph got Draymond, and I know Draymond don't, but Draymond got that CP thing. Like, it's something about them, and listen, and I'm giving Steve some credit too, because that offense it works. As long as he got Steph, he can get something out of that offense if other people doing the things that they need to do.
Hey man, Oubre and Wiggins are trash, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Wait, who was screaming? Wait, who was that dude screaming? Yo, Wiggins gonna be crazy in Golden
I thought he
State.
was gonna be
That was
nice,
Jordan.
bro.
Oh, okay.
Nah, Mike, you agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay.
Bro, he's
Okay.
supposed to be way better, bro. He gotta get
Bro, I
Yeah.
told y'all he's trash, bro.
He gotta get out the NBA. It's over.
Yo, he's trash, bro.
To me,
I
he
been
might
told
be.
you.
I mean, I know he scores a little bit of points, but he a big bust to me, Wiggins. I'm sorry.
Big bust, man.
It blows my shit, bro.
Like, and y'all was all like, man, Wiggins? He's not
Bro,
doing
I-
nothing
like-
this year. Okay. Dude,
It doesn't make any sense. He's the
he
problem.
is. It's been obvious.
He got
Jimmy
all
Butler
the
exposed
tools.
that.
He got all the tools. He athletic. He can shoot. He can defend. It's crazy. I understand.
But doesn't he come from like a wealthy family? Like
I don't know.
in Canada?
He's from Canada.
Yeah,
but I don't
he's
know
from
about
I mean, I'm
Canada.
not saying wealthy like, you know, like Warren Buffett or Hove or nothing like that. I'm just saying like wealthy as far as well upcoming, brought up
I mean, I
people.
don't know. I don't know what's up, Brick.
I thought that was some of the discussion that I heard, you know, when he came into the league because he was
But
kind of
I-
soft. He had that fighter in him, and he still don't.
Yeah, I know. But
he
he got.
wasn't really that, like, to be real. Personally, I feel like he was hyped up coming into the league. He was just using.
Bro, he
athleticism.
played next to Joel.
He was just using athleticism when he was in college. Like, you feel me? When you get to the league, if you're not ultra athletic and shit, like, you gotta use your skill. He don't work on his craft like he should.
Right. That's the problem. Work on
Right.
his craft. Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. I don't really.
Yeah, like,
But-
you know,
And he got a big. He got 150-something million extension too.
Yeah,
Like,
he
got to pay.
paid.
Yeah. He
There
paid.
you go. Paid like a mug.
It's crazy. So.
I didn't
And
see it.
Anyway, I bet you would have. Shit. Moving forward,
Yeah.
about the Wild Wild West, Jeff. So we talked about it a little bit earlier, but Utah has been the best team in the league the entire season.
Mm.
So are they legit contenders to you, Jeff? You said a little bit earlier. That's what you think.
I think they fool's gold, man. I do. You know, I'm just not falling for it. You know what I'm saying? I think that Gobert is such a overpaid utility guy. But his defense is key, man. Like the guy blocks shots, he wrecks shots at the paint. You know what I'm saying? He can test at the rim, make you alter your shots, make you not even come into the paint. He alters the game. Mitchell is, man, lights out, man. Like, so it's obvious they got the rookie of the year wrong, or he just took it on his chip with his shoulder and said, "Look, man, I'm gonna show you I should have been rookie of the year because right now he's on another level than Ben is." And tandem is good. They got Bogdanovic. I think that's good too. But I just think they fool's gold, man. Like, I just don't sell Utah being good. Like, yeah, regular season, but I swear I think they might flunk out early, man. They gonna flame out. Something's gonna happen. I don't trust it.
Jordan, what you think? Are they legit contenders?
Yeah, I'm not buying it either. They remind me of Milwaukee last year. Great regular season team, but when they get into the playoffs, it's not happening. They don't have enough. Donovan Mitchell isn't enough. Mike Conley isn't enough. Joe Ingles isn't enough. Rudy Gobert isn't enough to go against the Lakers or the Clippers or even the Nuggets. The 7-game series, it's just not.
He doesn't have another star with him. It's him and a bunch of role players.
It's just him. Gobert is not the star that they need. He doesn't get any type
He's
of
all-star right now.
he
Gobert.
doesn't get no type
Yeah,
of
because you know he had double
he get double.
and he got blocks. It's like two and a half a game.
Yeah.
He's killing them.
Don't even sit there and argue that shit with me.
I know. I'm just playing
So-
devil's advocate.
Yeah, that's your job. You the host, yeah. So we
So,
feel
like,
you.
So like, it's just not like it's just
Yeah, Mitchell needs another star. He doesn't have it. Maybe
Well,
they
here's
need
what I
to
do like.
package.
They do got a good bench. Like Jordan Clarkson might be 6th man of the year. Like he been balling this year or whatever like that. He's almost a 20 a game. I do like they run a good team. Like they play good team basketball. But I agree with y'all. I think Denver could take them out. Portland, like any team in the West could take them out. And that's the problem. They like got the best record in the league by far right now. Like 4 games. But it don't feel like it because any team can beat them. I feel like
because they're exerting a lot of energy to have.
They're shooting they low too early.
They're exactly. They have a lot. They're exerting a lot of energy to have the best record in the league. Once the playoffs get down, LeBron and AD just gonna be sitting there chilling like, okay, let's get this over with.
They came for the nightcap, not to stay the night.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say it, but I feel like Shaq might have been right. I don't feel like Donovan is that
there yet.
star to take you
I
over
would
the top.
disagree. They need another guard. They need another guard.
Nah.
Nah.
Donovan can't be the star. He can't be the lead dog. He gotta be the little dog right now.
I mean, yeah, because if you're not I don't know how y'all think about
He's not there.
I would say, yeah, to me, I don't know how y'all think about this, but if you're not like a top 7 player in the league, then right, you're not the number 1 piece on a championship team. So
right, that's my thing or whatever. And all their money is tied up in Donovan and Gobert, and they're both not to me like superstars or whatever like that.
And nobody's taking that Gobert contract.
Hell no. And in 50 years, it's gonna be the worst contract in the NBA. I'm telling you.
Yep.
He'll be blocking less shots.
That's on record.
Good or whatever. Like I'm telling you.
3 years. We should bet that.
I guarantee it's gonna be the worst contract in the NBA. But also, it's like Donovan shoots 43% from the field. He's a high volume shooter. And I mean, he averaged 24.5 on 20 shots a game. That's not great to me or whatever. Like
old D Wade.
He's
young
not
D Wade.
Efficient or whatever. Not Wade was way more efficient than that.
I'll get back.
Go ahead. Get back to me.
Wade was getting to the rim. He wasn't even taking too many shots like that. He's going to the rim.
And Donovan don't defend like Wade did, like I said before and stuff like that. And also he's not as great as a playmaker as Wade was as well. So, and I feel like that's why Wade could have been a lead dog, but I don't feel like Donovan. I just don't feel like he's that. And and I feel like to me, they're not like Milwaukee, Jordan. I feel like they're like Denver last year, where Denver was a great team. Then they ran to the Lakers and was like, all right, we'll get you out of here at 5 or 6. Call it a day. I feel like Utah gonna be like that or whatever.
Yes, they're using way. I don't know what point they're trying to prove, but they're using way too much energy.
They're trying to prove that the money they paid Gobert and Mitchell was worth it. They're trying to prove that they really are superstars or whatever like that.
All right, you were right.
I know. but
anyway. We should have a Google thing pop up. Google. We gotta level up next season, baby. Next season we gonna level up, baby.
I know. I go to stream you. Are you right?
Yeah. That's a classic moment.
I know. Anyway, we all agree they're not. They're fools or whatever. They'll probably have a great regular season, best in the league. And you know what happens with that to me? Those teams like that, they don't get better because they feel like they had a great season. They'll come back next year and do it again and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
they try to add a piece and really they kind of stuck in the mud. So we'll see.
Yeah, because let's talk about a team who's actually underachieving, the Celtics on the next topic. And the Celtics lost again last night. That was a great game, though. I know y'all saw it or not with Luka or whatever like that. But they did lose again. They lost, I think, the night before. I think New Orleans came back by 20 on them or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
I watched that.
That was the Ingram game, though. He was killing them.
Yeah. So, despite having Brown and Tatum, who are both all-stars this year, why do we think they continue to struggle or whatnot?
Well, I mean, like I've been said, I don't like the coach no more. I think he did his job. He got them to this point. And, sometimes you need that big name head coach to take players over the top. And it happens all the time. Kobe needed Phil. He needed Phil. Like, he had other coaches. It didn't work out. Shaq needed Phil. AI needed Larry Brown. Larry Brown was a good coach. Don't forget, he took the Pistons and won the championship. He's not no chump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you need that good coach, that big name, somebody just take the players over the top, because I think they are getting better, but they need to spring forward, and they haven't gotten there yet. Brown's offensive game has really come alive this year. I love to see Tatum give me some more defense because his offensive game has been there. And I like to have him have a little more tenacity. Brown is ferocious. He's fiery. If Tatum can get fiery like that, that combo is great. The 1B problem is Kemba Walker. They need to move him. The contract, he doesn't feel the need that they need. They actually need more of a point guardish. I love to see Chris Paul go to Boston. I turn him up. He tear up the East with those two dudes. Like, because he's, a leader. He gives you that energy. He directs you, stuff like that. Just someone like that can shoot the 3-ball as well. And they don't get that from Kemba. Kemba's hurt so much, too. And that never helps. So,
yeah, you know what? That might have been one of the smartest things Jordan did. He let Kemba go to Boston, and then he got Hayward. He won that to me. I want to honestly right now.
Yeah, he did.
So,
he did.
Jordan,
he doesn't have Tatum.
Yeah, I know. Drew, What you think, though, bro?
Nah, I mean, I agree. It's definitely Brad Stevens. Brad Stevens has to go. He has got to his ceiling point. He cannot take them to the next level. They need a guy like Doc Rivers who can apparently take a team, try to take this team like the Sixers to the next level. So they need a guy who's going to be able to get more out of the team than they are getting right now. They shouldn't be 500 with the 2 stars that they have and the talent that they have.
Yeah.
Sam. So they just got to get a guy who's just going to be able to get more out of the team. Sometimes like that team, they just seem lethargic sometimes. There's no juice. There's no energy. There's no like fire. You feel what I'm saying? Like it comes from a few players, like you said, Jeff, Jaylen Brown. I see that in Jaylen Brown, like some dog. You feel me? I see that in Marcus Smart. We know Marcus Smart's hurt. You feel what I'm saying? So they're losing a lot with him not being on the floor, with just having that dog mentality. You know what I'm saying? But
when Smart and Walker were healthy, did they start Smart? No.
I don't.
Nah, I don't think they were ever healthy at the same time. Maybe for a couple.
But I'll say this,
okay.
Jeff, to your point, when you say they don't need a point guard like Kemba Walker, right?
They got one on the bench.
To see a guy like I would like to see somebody like Marcus Smart would be the perfect starting piece.
Exactly. I was about to say that to you.
They got to get Kemba Walker out of there. He is a scorer.
Yeah, because they got to play Kemba if they both there because they're paying Kemba. The NBA, the money plays in the NBA. That's how it works.
He's got to go to it. I mean,
he could go to the bench.
Nah, the money plays in the NBA, bro.
I know, but he would be Lou Will Thrill off the bench.
Facts. Big facts.
He makes too much money to come off the bench. It's not gonna happen.
I know, man. I know, but
yeah.
So did Al Horford.
Huh?
So did Al Horford.
Right. And what happened? That's why he had to go. Same thing.
I know. But
yeah. I think that I agree with both of you. I think Kemba got to go. I do like Smart, but Smart can't be the only reason why you're losing. It got to be something else more and stuff like that. I do think Stevens is a problem. I mean, he might have to go, but I think they got to shore up their bench too. Like they got to get they need more pieces.
Their bench has gotten worse over the last few years. You are right.
It's the worst it is been in a while. I seen them 2 dudes playing with the dude with the Y 37.
Yeah.
He's playing minutes, and I'm like, wow, it was terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
like he's Jordan Brown of the NBA. Like,
and to your point, I feel that's hilarious. And to your point, I feel like that they play hard in spurts. Like even last night, like they fell behind in the end of the game, then they play hard and spurts to come back, but then it was too late or whatever like that. So I feel like they don't put together a full 48 minutes. That's why New Orleans came back. Same thing. They don't put together a full 48 minutes ever.
New Orleans is deep though.
Yeah, but they have the playoffs too right now. So I mean, ain't great.
Then the funny thing is, like, just a coaching thing. Like, I don't know if they had any more timeouts at the end of that game yesterday.
Yeah.
But when they got the rebound, call them out. Let them go. Take it at half, but at least you get the defense set. Like they had a rookie on Luka, and they fucking switched.
Oh,
come on, you gotta that's something that comes from the coach. Like
that's why one of the dogs should be on
that shit up. Luka was like, "Oh, you're gonna give me a rookie?"
Yeah.
He went to
the first 3 he cooked my man.
Yeah.
I'm like, Luka was like, "Oh, you gonna put this rookie on me?"
Yeah.
Go to game.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. All right, well, that's the Celtics, man. Let's keep it in the East right now. So we're already there right now. Talk about so at this point, the Bucks been losing a lot, and they kind of falling backwards over the last couple of years. So did Giannis make a mistake by signing a long-term deal so early? Stuff like that. What do you think, Jeff?
Did the Bucks make a mistake by offering Giannis that deal?
Okay, all right. I like to twist up. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Because is Giannis psychologically hurt? Is this psychologically not there? Because I feel like this year is not the same guy we saw. Because I just felt like he got demoralized. I think last year in the bubble. I really think the bubble demoralized him because the first 2 years he was like a locomotive coming right at you, coming for the championship, the MVPs, and we just thought he was coming. And then this year, the way he's playing is kind of like he got hurt. His feelings are hurt, or his game is hurt, or psychologically he's broken. Hell, maybe he's tired. I mean, it's a lot of basketball, and the type of basketball he plays, he exerts a lot of energy, and he's the main horse on the carriage. So maybe he's tired, but I'm disappointed in his play. Um, the team is still average around him. It still requires him to do all the same things he's been doing the last 2 seasons to win the MVP. Maybe it's taking a toll on him. Maybe he's tired. He's 27 years old this year, right? This is the same year LeBron decided to go. Oh, well, he just redid the deal.
That's
He
what I'm
was
saying.
tired. But LeBron was tired at the end of them years too.
Hmm.
The '08 too. He was tired too. I mean, he was broken mentally and he fatigued because he was leading the Cavaliers. So I kind of see similarities in their story, and I've been saying this for a long time that I see the similarities in their story, and I was shocked that Giannis actually redid the deal. Honestly, because I thought he would have took advantage of that chance to run, especially since the East got so much more loaded. They got KD. You know, you got him. You got Kyrie back in the East, or formulated together. The Sixers look good. You saw the Heat just go to the championship. You wondered if they would be as good. We thought so in the beginning of the season, even though right now they're terrible. And I don't know. I just think Giannis is fractured, maybe, and maybe the Bucks made a mistake.
Okay. So I'll switch the question in. I'll add that to it. So Jordan, do you think the Bucks made a mistake signing Giannis, or did Giannis make a mistake signing with them long term?
I mean, this is why I'm gonna say that the Bucks made a mistake, and I'm gonna say that Giannis did not make a mistake.
Okay.
How much did he get paid?
Like 200 something.
200 something. Who can? Yeah, that's enough.
It was like 250, right, or 220?
Like 220, 5 years. Yeah.
So he didn't make no mistake.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? He got 225. Now they made a mistake because he took the money. Where else was he going to go? If he wants out and he wants to say, I'm done, he can make it, he can force his way out of there. He got the leverage. He's the player. So you gave him $225 million. They're not winning a chip. So he's either gonna go, you feel what I'm saying? Or he's gonna stay in and never gonna win a chip. Either way, he gets paid, they gotta pay him.
Wait, so you think that the Bucks shouldn't offer him that money like Jeff said?
Nah.
Okay.
Because now they gotta pay him what they owe him. You feel what I'm saying? And if next year or the year after that, which they're not going to win a championship, you feel me? After that year, then the next year, he might be like, all right, I want out. You feel what I'm saying?
They giving him the money, tied him up tight. They gave Middleton the money, right? Already.
That's where they messed up.
Getting Giannis, that's where they messed up at. Yeah, we know we can't do nothing about that though. We're year two into that now.
I know.
So giving Giannis the money really tightened them even further. They barely could attract any free agents, and they could get any trade offers to bring Giannis some real help.
Right.
And now you give him the $200 million, and you really strap yourself now. So it's a terrible organizational move, if you ask me. And I know they just trying to follow the NBA blueprint, but sometimes you got to be erratic.
Yeah, they tried to bring in Drew Holiday, but he wasn't it as far as like getting over the hump or stuff like that or whatever. I feel like that. I think Giannis made a mistake or whatever. I feel like that. I'm kind of with Jeff on the fact that I feel like he should have kept his because he had to sign yet. He was gonna be a free agent after this year. I think he should have kept his eyes open, seeing what teams making moves. He could have went with Jimmy in Miami next year. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like you never know. So,
but he could force his way out anyway.
Not after the first year, bro.
Not the first year. First 2 years, no.
If you say I don't want to play, and I'm not going to play, I don't want to be here. You start running your mouth. They want a disgruntled star. You saw what happened with the AD situation.
Yeah, but AD had 1 year left and stuff like that. This guy signed for 5 years.
Open it. It should be a thing.
I feel you.
Look like
but like you said, how many years?
Windshield wipers.
Huh?
Open it.
You said how many years he had left?
Oh, AD?
It might be like a little door.
AD had that year. That was his last year in New Orleans.
That year?
And you go pop it open.
I just think that either way, bro, it's like obviously they're gonna offer him the money regardless. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like for him, it's like why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? They offer you this money. Get paid, bro. Get your bread. Like, and then if you don't want to stay there, then you can force your way out. You know what I'm saying?
He's not gonna force his way out, man. He's done. He stuck a fork in himself. You know, that's what I said. He's 27. I think this would have been the time to make his escape. You know, and sad I say escape, a man escaping from a city that willing to pay him $225 million over 5 years. I
But
would
look at AD.
leap.
AD could have got 225. He left, and now he got like 175 from the Lakers. AD
But he
lost
got
$13
chipped.
million. Right. That's my point. So I think Giannis should have did the same thing or whatever like that, even if it was less money. I feel like.
I agree. I agree. And Golden State was calling. He should have just. I don't know. Maybe he should have stayed East. I don't know where. You
If he
know.
would have went to if Giannis would have went to Golden State, oh my god.
I just feel like that.
Not after seeing Kevin Durant with Golden State, nothing else can impress me. Like the greatest backcourt in NBA history, and you put this animal on your team, nothing else can impress me. Like there's no other team I think that can be like, wow.
Crazy, bro. That would have been lit.
I just feel like the Bucks are not a great organization as far as like you know, I feel like they had their chance the last couple of years. They were number one seed, best defense in the league. You know, they had everything for them. Now I feel like they're only going downhill from here and stuff like that. I don't feel like they're ever going to reach that height again. I think Giannis going to be stuck for the next 5 years. I don't know what he's going to do after that, but I feel like he shouldn't have signed, me personally. So, you know, that's what I feel about that. Moving on forward,
Yeah, that's why I said the bubble might have broke him.
I think teams figure him out, you know, over the last couple of years, stuff like that. And without having a good, like, again, Middleton is not the good number 2 and stuff like that. So if you take Giannis away, you can't trust Middleton to carry you home and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
every night. Yeah.
Nah, he okay. Yeah, Middleton number 3 to me or whatever like that. He's not a number 2 or something like that. Now, Middleton was like Lakers had like Bron, AD, and Middleton. Oh yeah, hell yeah, or whatever.
Oh yeah. He'd be like Glenn Rice back in the 2001 years.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Man, he can't be a number 2 guy, bro. All right, moving on forward, man. Sticking to the East, though. Let's talk about the Sixers, man. Your boys, Jordan, number 1 team in the East. But do you think they need to make any moves for the trade deadline since they are number 1 in the East?
Of course they do. Their benches. This is the best bench they've had, but it's still lacking. They only have one guy who can come off the bench and get you, points, which is like Milton. Everybody else is like a spot up shooter or not a shooter. And they either don't play D or they do. You feel what I'm saying? So they kind of need like a Lou Will type guy who can come off the bench, get buckets. You feel what I'm saying? They need a couple guys. So I think they should. I heard they were talking about going to Kyle Lowry. I know Jamal Crawford is out there. There's other guys out there they should go try and look at, try to get a buyout or whatever. But
Jamal Crawford. He ain't played in the league in 3 years. The fuck? Like, I'm good off Jamal Crawford.
Bro. Still ball. He might still do ball, bro. He still might be able to ball, bro. So yeah, they just need to go out and get like a score off the bench. You feel what I'm saying? I think their bench is solid enough though, but you can always need you always need extra. I don't think they really need to do anything in terms of their starting lineup. Who we know who needs to bring it every night.
We'll talk about that in a second. But Jeff, let's answer the question first. Do you think they need to make any moves and stuff like that?
Let's see here. I was doing some research. Yeah, I think they do, and I'm gonna tell you why. Man, I think they gotta move Harris, man. I know he's having a solid year this year.
Hold on, Jeff.
Harris, man.
Jeff, hold on, bro. Before you get into your point about Tobias, right? Did you understand what I was saying? Like,
yeah, in that post,
he didn't really get better.
Yeah, he's more efficient. Cool. Yeah, I understand what you were saying. He didn't get better. I got you.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
probably,
I just think
probably don't, but I agree with it.
Oh, all right, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. The Sixers got to move somebody, man. They got to get somebody else. I mean, if Joel ain't gonna be, if Joel is there, right? Obviously, and Ben isn't gonna be the player that we all thought he would be by now.
Not we all. I never think that.
I okay. Well, I did. I thought he would be. I thought he would be a phenomenal player. A 6'10" point forward that can slam dunk, run the paint, block shots, get steals, play defense, shoot shots.
I've been real consistent about my take on Ben. I know we all. Whatever.
Yeah. I thought he would shoot the ball. I just thought he would become a phenomenon, but he's obviously been, moved to this. To the type of player he's being utilized as right now. He could still come back at some point, but I think they do need to make a move. They got to dump somebody. They need more. They just need more.
think okay. So two things. I agree with Jordan. They need to solidify the bench a little bit better. But as far as like Harris, hell no. Harris been the second best player on their team this year. Honestly, well, I'll get to that a little later. But I feel like that that. So did you get me and Jordan's back and forth in the chat the other day, Jeff?
Which one about? All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
Not about Harris, but about Ben or whatever like that. I think the way Doc has decided to use Ben this year, like more like the Rondo type, give me 17 points, 8-9 assists, 8-9 rebounds, or whatever like that, and be the best defender in the league, which he is right now. Yeah. I think that's better for them than him trying to score 20 to 25 or whatever like that.
Yeah, I didn't say you have Ben become the next scorer. No. I say you bring somebody in that, like, because look, I don't see Ben being, and like Mike said, I think this is Ben's best role. Like 15 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, almost a block, a steal and a half, a block. Like he really getting busy. You know, Joel is who we needed to get here, and I think with Joel getting here, interestingly enough, I don't think Harris is Middleton. If you ask me, that's all I see, and that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna be enough. Get rid of him. Harris is Middleton. Look at the numbers, look at the play, all that.
So I agree with that when you compare the two, right? But Mike, this is my thing.
All right, go ahead.
I don't disagree with the formula. However, they need to add another dimension because personally, like when you go against a team like the Nets, like you feel, I don't think that's going to be enough. Jeff, you talking about you look like you see Middleton like Tobias. That's not going to be enough to beat the Nets. Then
that's why I said he got to trade him.
But to Mike's point, Mike, like you said, bro, he has been the second best player on the Sixers. I would low key agree with that because he got more efficient, but he didn't get any better.
I agree with that.
The player who has to get better, who needs to step up, is still Ben Simmons because they need another threat. Steph Curry's not going to get you 20 a game. But Ben is averaging 15. Bro, go to the line.
I'd like to see Thibault have a better role in the offense, too.
Who?
I like Thibault. I like his height, his athleticism. He's good on defense.
He's scared to score.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'd like to see him have a better role because I think that's a really good piece right there. He could be your wing player to, guarder, but
and the other boy, Cormac.
I know.
Korkmaz, yeah, he all right too.
No, he's trash. He should have been better by now. He was on that rookie deal. He was playing well, and then they had to come down to sign him, and he stunk up the place. But they bought him back anyway, probably for a cheaper deal.
He can shoot. You feel
me? Yeah. I mean, he can, but that's it. He no dribble drive, no nothing else.
Yeah, factual.
My thing is, Jordan, I think that Brett Brown and everybody else been trying to tell Ben, do this, that, and the third for all these years. Doc came in and said, listen, just do what you do and be the best at that. I feel like that's working.
Simple math.
But is that enough? Like you say,
for what you want from Ben, yes.
But he said you want him in that Rondo role. Rondo was good at that role because they had 3 other guys who can go get buckets. They don't. They just don't have that.
They wasn't. Look.
They got one guy for real. Tobias.
When he says Rondo role, he kind of means fill up the stat sheet.
I get you, but and I get it, but bro, they need more than that, and they can't go and get more than that.
They got to trade Harris.
They would have been traded Ben Simmons already if they wanted to.
Bro,
that's why I said they got to trade Harris.
My opinion, if Ben taking more shots, that's doing y'all deserve. He don't shoot no threes.
But Mike, he don't got to shoot. But Mike, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like when you look at the game from when they played the Raptors when they lost and he had 28, and in the game last night, bro, he shot the same amount of shots. He just missed a few more than he missed a few less, you know what I'm saying, than he made against the Raptors. You make them, you get over 20. You make a couple free throws. That's what I'm just saying. He just needs those shots, you gotta finish in the paint, get more aggressive, go to the free throw line, hit your free throws.
But who you want taking more shots? The guys who shoot better free throws and better 3-pointers, or Ben? I'll give it to Tobias and
okay. I mean, of course, that's a no-brainer.
But he's not going to be shooting shots. He's going to be shooting layups. He misses fucking layups.
But he's going to get fouled eventually, and he's going to miss free throws. Like, you think they're going to just keep letting him come to the paint unheralded?
But what I'm saying is, with the fact that he's doing that, is showing more confidence. You need to go and do that.
Hell with confidence, you need results. So right now, Harris give you results.
Nah, bro.
Harris 90% for the line, bro.
But that's for later down in the season. As he continues to do it, it'll be more routine. If he gets above 70%, he's at 20 points a game.
But he like 50.
No, he's 67.
He's getting better. So if he gets to like 70, 75, that's 20 points a game.
Doc got him working in there on them Jones, like, yo, hit them free. Rondo had the same problem. He made him work for him.
That's my only thing. Like, I'm not saying the formula don't work, but they need to add another piece. He's that piece.
Listen, let me ask you a question, right? Let me just ask one question, right?
Go ahead.
With the way Harris is playing right now, do you ever feel like his value has ever been this high?
No.
Is it so? I think the Sixers should trade him while his value is at its highest. It's like a stock.
They can't.
They gotta dump him, bro.
Nobody's gonna want to take
his contract crazy.
Yeah, bro.
I know, but somebody has to be willing to.
He's supposed to be averaging 25, 26 games. Supposed to be a clear-cut all-star. You talking about?
Don't forget, Harris got $170 million. Like Harris' contract is ridiculous, bro, right now. Shit.
Philadelphia sports.
Harris is
the one who made the All-Star team.
Huh?
Ben is the one who made the All-Star team.
Yeah, and Harris is a zero-time All-Star in 10 years in the league, or whatever like that. So
remember, and they was rallying up Harris. Oh, he's so like, bro, he's terrible. He's a journeyman.
I think we all felt this way about.
No, not Ravi. Ravi loves.
Not Ravi.
Yeah, I think we all felt this way. You feel me?
But my thing is Ben's game is limited, so he becomes an easy guard. Like all you do is play off of him, really. Like he can't shoot outside of 10 feet or whatever like that. I'd rather have Joel and Harris. Like you see who got the ball against the Lakers, right? With that last play, it was Harris. Because Ben, what Ben gonna do or whatever?
Bro. But in terms of that, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is like. Right, you make a couple more free throws, you make a couple more layups that you actually took that you normally take, you over 20 points a game. You just need to be more aggressive in thinking about scoring at times because a lot of the times he has the mismatch.
I think he'll be the defensive player of the year, honestly. I think what he's doing is
he'll win that. Phenomenal.
I think what he's doing with the defense, I think his role is solid right now.
Yes, that's his perfect role.
Okay, but bro, you can't, and I agree, but you can't tell me that he's not like bro, he's capable. He's been averaging 20 for the month of February because he's been shooting more efficiently. Like, well, he's been.
Y'all been losing when he been scoring. That's what I'm telling you. Like, it don't work that way.
Tobias hasn't had a great month
because the game he had 42.
Bro, Tobias was shooting more shots though.
Nah, but look, the game that Ben had 42, Ben took 26 shots. If Ben took 26 shots, that's not good for y'all.
They didn't have anyone on the court.
Tobias was there? What you mean?
Bro.
What year has Ben in?
Middleton.
5.
Oh, oops. Oh. You know, because I was, I'm always a beacon of hope. So, I went to look at Kawhi Leonard's numbers through his first 5 years, right? Just to see when he took that springboard, and it was year 5. He went from 16 and a half to 21. And I was maybe hoping Ben might do that, but
15 to 20 points is you making a few more layups and a few more free throws.
No, I'm not saying he
consistently though. That doesn't mean once every 5 games. That's consistently a night.
Yo, let me tell you something. Ben got the whole NBA fooled, yo. Let me tell you something, yo.
Did he robbing them?
Because Ben will have like a little ass spurt and shit and be like, yo, he great. But then at the end of the year, 15 points a game, 16 points a game and shit. Like, I'm telling you.
I mean, we're going to see.
Ben's smart as hell. Like, you notice, right?
He's quiet too. He don't talk about it.
Look what he did, yo. He turned it on right before the All-Star pick was made and shit like that. And now he had a great month and now he fucking All-Star. Like, Ben be know what he doing and shit, bro. I'm telling you. Like, what's the real shit? Like,
but I mean, it's just,
that's clutch sports.
Because they can't go and trade for anybody who can just get them buckets. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like Steph Curry is not gonna get you a dub.
Yeah,
like,
but Ben
consistently giving you 12.
But Ben can get Seth open shots because Ben can set them up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather have Ben.
Not big fan. But I also feel like okay, to your point about Rondo. Yeah. Rondo took the shots that he was supposed to take, and he made them, and he was a better free throw shooter. So
he was a bad free throw shooter.
At Boston, he was a bad free throw shooter.
Bad free throw shooter.
No, but he better than Ben Simmons.
No, he was atrocious, bro.
Terrible, bro. He got better over the years.
Atrocious.
Better now.
It's even better. It was. I mean, it's still
It
better
was.
than Ben.
Well,
It's
you
still,
already know,
it's gotta be still better than Ben. So
bro.
my point with that
Atrocious.
is just Rondo knew when to be aggressive. Like
Rondo
had those
did
nights
take some
where
3-pointers though, at least. Though I will give you that.
Sure. But
Yeah,
Rondo
definitely.
had those nights where he went for 20 plus, 10 assists,
Yeah,
and they won.
yeah,
My
yeah.
thing is Ben has to do that more often because he picks and chooses. But there's times where like he just has the better matchup. Be aggressive, bro. Get yours.
I still think sometimes him and Embiid can't both be great together on the same night. I feel like.
Listen. So
Like,
back to the
when do you
Rondo
ever
thing.
see them
Let me
having-
interject.
Go ahead,
Let me
Jay.
interject. Rondo, year 5, free throw percentage 56.8%.
He wasn't good.
It's
But
terrible.
listen, Jordan, when do you ever see him, Embiid and Ben have 25 plus together? Like it's never happened this shit.
Nah, that'll never happen. But that doesn't have to happen. If you
Whoa.
if you can still get me right, I mean, I feel you. We see 15 to 20.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But before that, bro, it wasn't. It was like, remember, he was averaging like 12 points a
Yeah,
game.
he was. Yes.
So that's why I'm like, oh shit. Well, he's starting to score now. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, let's go.
All I'm saying is I don't need 20
going
plus
crazy.
from Ben or whatever like that. I'd rather not have that, honestly. I like what Doctor did with him or whatever. He ain't make him take no threes, shoot outside the bucket. And I disagree with y'all. I don't think Tobi got to be traded either. I think Tobi is a solid number 2 for me or whatever like that, honestly.
He's Middleton. Then Middleton is solid then.
Yeah, but they got number 3 though, but the Bucks don't. They got Ben.
Tobias is better though.
Ben ain't a number 3, bro. He's a glorified like. How can you even name him? Like how are we even naming Ben part of a big 3?
No,
Like
hold on. I think what Mike's saying is because like they're a better offensive team. This is the best they've ever looked offensively.
Yes.
That is part and due to Tobias Harris because
all right, cool.
he's their second
Give you
best offensive player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that. But come on, man. Next question.
Andy, all right. I mean, look, you're right. I mean, he's not an all-star still.
Paid $200 million. Like
anyway, all right. Let's talk about the all-stars or whatever in the East, where Tobias did not make it. But who do y'all think? Did they get it right? The whole team now that came out, or if not, who is the biggest snub to you in the East right now?
oh man, let me see here.
They got it right. Now I don't know how
you go ahead,
this, Mike, but they got it right. Now they could have. I mean, who else were you gonna put? Like the only 2 that I would even question is Vucevic and Ben Simmons. Now, who else you gonna put in place of those 2? And then Trae Young, but their record's not that great. Like
Vucevic nice, by the way. So
former Sixer. Yeah.
But I know. Like he's like a 2-time All-Star now. I don't know where I got rid of him.
Sabonis.
I'll take Sabonis over Vucevic or
That's
whatever.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And I might take either Trae Young or Tobias Harris over Ben Simmons or whatever.
Wow.
Me personally.
Not even. Not Tobias too.
What? You just said Tobias was better than Ben all year, which he has been, stuff like that.
For what they're doing, I mean, but who's the better overall player?
We ain't talking about that. We're talking about that been a year, stuff like that.
All right, I mean, I'll get right. The only 2 that I haven't questioned is Vucevic and Ben Simmons. Like, I'm looking at Trae Young.
But if not, Trae Young averaging 28 and like 10 or something like that. Like Trae Young be balling, bro.
Sabonis is averaging 20 and 10, like double.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Sabonis is told you. I don't even think he averages 20 and 10.
He does 21 and 11.
He made the All-Star last year, bro.
And they what? 15 and 16. They like
They
like 6
in
and
the playoff race.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs.
for now. I keep telling you, they go
All-Star
6.
last year.
No,
He
they're
didn't even start.
I know.
You know that, bro.
I think they got it right. All of it.
All right. You want to put Trae
Yeah,
Young?
the whole East. I don't take nobody off because I like nah.
Not even Ben. Trae Young. If Bradley Bill's
Trae Young's record is what?
They're down.
Terrible.
They're down, man.
Terrible.
What about for your team? Gordon Hayward? Nah, you don't think so? Hayward averaged like 22 and 5. Hayward having a good
He averaging like 21. Nah, ain't nobody on this list I can take off. I mean, you say Ben Simmons, but you really can't because.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. They gotta take Ben Simmons.
Thank you.
You gotta take Ben Simmons off. They tripped out, bro. Like
he fooled the whole league. I told you, like he got the whole league fooled. This shit is crazy.
They tripped out.
That's why I'm like, I will only Ben or Vucevic. No cap, like real shit.
And you know why he got picked? Because the coaches picked the reserves, and they like that he do all the dirty.
Yeah,
all the work.
Right. Big facts. All the
That's what-
bullshit.
Yo, he's terrible. How is he a reserve? Wait, I'm just processing. He said over Harris. Like, how he a reserve over Harris?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
With Jeff,
Your own coach said that. Like,
look,
your own coach.
Yes.
the East
Yo, I'm dead, yo.
so bad though. The East sucks so bad.
Nah, this East team lit.
No, I'm just saying that. No. I'm talking about like just the Eastern Conference. Like the teams are so shitty.
Yeah.
But the Pacers are 4th in the East, but they're 15 and 14.
And think about this, yo.
That's
Ben
terrible.
is now a 3-time All-Star. Like I'm like, what the fuck, yo? This dude,
Yo, every time he does this, he does
Look.
it every year.
every year. I'm telling you.
Look, I mean, all the best point guards in the East made the All-Star team.
Not Trae Young. Trae Young better than Ben. Yeah, sorry.
Trae Young better than Ben, yeah, for sure. But they can't win yet because he don't know the game yet.
Wait, hold on. So you got James Harden, the best.
And low key, I might put your boy on there, Van Fleet, even or whatever like that. He not bad either. Whatnot.
Relax, bro. Relax.
He's 20 a game right now. Van Fleet, all right, shit like that.
Yeah, I mean over Ben, yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, over Ben. Yeah, I can do that.
Look at
Yeah, I can do that over Ben. Yo, Ben Simmons made the All-Star game averaging 15 points, man.
Yeah.
Bro, it's nothing all-star about that at all.
Oh, so he averages 5 less points than Fred VanVleet, but what Fred VanVleet does, what Ben Simmons does besides, like, bro, everything.
VanVleet, I'm sure VanVleet probably get like 5 points, probably 5. I mean, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. I could see him doing 25, maybe not, 23 and 5.
Bro.
I still would put him in over
The
Ben.
only thing Fred VanVleet does better than Ben Simmons is shoot the ball.
That's a lot. Shoot free throws, shoot like do
Yo,
three.
Trae Young almost double Ben's points and has more assists per game.
I agree, bro. Like,
But their record is so terrible. Yeah, they should have still got
Trae
Trey.
Young-
That's a tough one.
like your record really should. Like, I know
It has to matter. It's Bush League if you're putting up points on a sorry team.
But the All Star is about the individual player. It should.
Yeah, the individual player towards the team's success.
Bro, it should. I gotta disagree.
Yo, Ben got the lowest points per game of all 24 All-Stars of both East and West and shit like that.
No, it can't be. No, he's averaging more than Rudy Gobert.
He don't. No, he don't.
No, he
18.
might.
No, Gobert's at 18.
He
Fuck.
right.
think
He's
so.
not. No, Jeff, he right. Ben averaged 15. Gobert like 14 or something like that.
No way. I'm not buying it.
Nah,
I'm checking.
But Gobert averaged more rebounds and blocks. But he right though. He right. I'll give you that. Something like that.
But I'm just saying, like, the winning, like, I feel you on winning, but, like, it's a.
Go. Oh, you
about
lucky.
the best
Gobert
player
averaged
in the
13, 19, 13, 9.
I told you 14. I'll be
Google. Gotta get you the signal, bro. It's gonna be on.
I know.
Like, bro. Like, are you gonna take out of Sabonis, Randall, and Vucevic? Who you going with?
Vucevic.
Out of the 3?
Yeah.
I get 2 out of the 3, right? What you mean? I get.
Well, I'm just well. I mean, because Joel Embiid was the other big man. You know what I'm saying?
I got Randall. Randall's a big. I love Randall. Yeah,
That's what
I'm
I'm
at
saying.
LA traded Randall. Yeah.
So you go with Randall, right? And then they put Vucevic on there, but I would have put Sabonis.
Yo, Vucevic is 23, 9, and 11 and 7. That's why I would take him.
But I'm talking about y'all want to talk about you're gonna reward winning. Sabonis' numbers is closer. They're 4th in the East. Orlando is
No, they're not close. He's at 20. He's about 24 and 12.
Who, Vucevic?
Yeah,
I mean, bro, Sabonis is at like 21 and 10.
11.
that's a difference. Like you just said, a couple points, a couple shots consistently a night.
I would have took Sabonis because they got a better.
Gotta do that.
Yeah, I would have too. I mean, but I like he 21 and a half. Yeah, he about a couple points off, 2 points off. He bucket off. You right.
Vucevic has to do that. They have nobody.
But I will say Randall definitely deserved it though, or whatever.
No, for
Randall
sure.
deserved it. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I hate it, honestly.
They're 7th in the East.
I know, but I hate it when a guy gets to a new team, a new contract. In the first half, he's an all-star, and he'll never make the all-star again.
Nah, I think
Like-
bro. He's young. He's nice, bro.
He ain't young.
Yeah.
He like 25, 26. He nice. He came in the league young.
Yeah, he came in. Yeah. So he got miles on his. You know what I'm saying? He a big dude.
That pussy 25, 26. He's ready to go. He is prime. What you mean?
He showed flash to me in LA. I'm mad we let him go, honestly.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he was pretty good too.
What about first timers like Zach LaVine? How y'all felt about him going in there?
Finally.
Yeah, for sure.
I like his game a lot. I wish his team would win, man. He deserved to be on a winning team.
They're in the playoffs today. Playoffs end today. They're in.
Yeah, he needs to be on a winning team because he is a bucket, bro. Like he is.
I'm saying I like what if he went to the what if he went to the Warriors?
Wow. That would take away his inside game though, because they would go a lot on shooting.
Oh, he could do it all.
You know what's crazy? The Minnesota traded Levine for Butler, and then Butler was like, "I gotta get him out of here." Shit like that.
Yeah. Loss.
Right.
And he ran Wiggins off, and like they just.
But Levine and Wiggins were cool there. So I'm saying, so it's crazy. Like they should have kept with Levine and shit like that.
Word. Then they would have had Towns right now.
And Levine and whatever. They'd have been all right and whatnot. But anyway, all right, let's talk about the West then, man. Let's move on forward, man. In the West, did they get it right? Or who's your biggest snub or whatever like that?
Well, they fixed it.
Besides Booker, who's then
they fixed it because that was it. That was it, hands down.
Still shouldn't be there.
Who?
CP still shouldn't be there.
Wow, you bugging.
Guards, right?
So if AD wasn't hurt and you put Booker in, who you taking out?
Taking out Chris Paul.
What about you, Jeff?
If what?
Let's say if AD wasn't hurt.
Taking out Gobert.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't play with no center. Hell with it. We don't need no center in the All-Star game. Taking out Gobert.
You got one? You got Joker or whatever. So you already got a center.
Yeah. You know, in the old school NBA, he'd be a power forward. You think?
Oh, Joker?
Yeah, like in the Shaq and Kobe days or whatever. You think he'd be a power forward?
Yeah.
I said, dang, he probably a decade too late. Slow down game when it was just.
What about like DeRozan, who's having a good season?
He's terrible.
Okay.
He's terrible. He's a shell of who he used to be. What happened to that guy?
I feel bad for BI, man. My man BI. He was an all-star last year, and now Zion coming there. They have the same amount of points. BI averaged more assists and more rebounds or whatever, but they picked Zion because the league wants Zion to be in there. I feel bad for BI. He's never gonna be all-star again. Along with Zion.
Well, yeah, I'd sub out DeRozan for him. Easy. Like now that you put that context out there. I forgot he's a really good player, man. Jeez. He is. Wow. He's a really good player, bro.
Right. So you're talking about you're talking about the players in the West that made it. Right. Why is Gobert in there?
Because he fucking
gets paid $300 million. Like
he lead the league in blocks. He a double machine.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he in there. Oh, shit. And he a center, I guess.
That's terrible though. He's terrible.
It is terrible. Who are the starters for the West?
Bron,
Kawhi,
Steph,
and Luka.
That's
such an international lineup. The NBA know how to make money, boy.
So you know what they should do? So they're basically you know how they do it by position?
Yeah.
They should just scratch the positions.
They already basically did. They now doing backcourt and front court.
Yeah, but you have like you said, Rudy Gobert. You already had two big men, Anthony Davis and Joker. Like, okay, I dig that.
Rudy Gobert got rewarded because his team is the top seed in the West,
that's why,
or one of the top seeds. Like that, the top seeds get received. That's why the Sixers got two, but they just put the wrong Sixer in.
right, exactly.
So they rewarded the best teams.
I mean, Booker got in because of AD. I could see. You know, I feel like I said, I feel bad.
You can take DeRozan now and put Booker in. What the hell are they doing?
DeRozan not in. I said, what about DeRozan? If DeRozan didn't make it.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad. He's terrible.
DeRozan is just. I mean,
I thought you said
it. They just been better so far, but I don't think they're gonna last throughout the entire season.
Who?
The Spurs?
Spurs.
I think they are. I think they're gonna be a low key team. What are they now?
They're in the playoffs.
Where though?
Maybe number 7, maybe.
Yeah. Look, we talking about Greg Popovich here. Don't disrespect. He like Bill Belichick, really, of basketball. Don't disrespect Bill.
No, I feel you. No, but they're 16-11. Then you got Portland, who's 18-13. Denver, you know what I'm saying? Like, not happening. 8th seed or 7th.
Eighth. Yeah, seventh or eighth. I can see
Are
that.
are they better than Dallas? Like New Orleans could creep up. Dallas could
They're
creep
better
up.
coached.
They are.
And they have tools. They got them young kids. They got Walker. They got Lonnie.
Dallas can creep up though. Dallas can knock out.
What about guys like
5 to 8?
Jamal Murray? Think he should have got him this year?
No.
Okay.
Nah,
I mean, y'all all talking crazy with him in the bubble. Like, yeah, Jamal Murray, but we all started shit like that.
I was never.
We probably talking the same thing we was probably talking about that we thought we was gonna see from a whole bunch of other players.
That's true.
Like Devin Booker. Like I thought I was gonna see 27 a night from him, 6 rebounds, 5 assists.
Right.
It's coming, Jeff.
It's not coming, man. He only had 24 this season. Like this first half of the season, he should have lit it up.
Yeah, bro. First year with CP. It's coming.
Mm-mm. I expected this.
They're still learning how to play with each other. On top of the fact that he's learning to play without the ball now too.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that. I mean, if they win it, that's all that really matters, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah, they were a dumpster fire for years.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what the All-Star, thing is. Of course, we're excited to see that when it does pop off or whatever. So down to the end, man. Power rankings 1 through 5. What y'all got? Whoever want to go first.
Yeah. This is tough. So this is rough, but I mean, I'll go first. So, does record necessarily matter?
Nah.
This is your power rankings, bro. Don't ask. That's what matters.
All right. So when it's all said and done, this is just how I truly believe. Right now, obviously, the team playing the best basketball to me currently is Sixers. Sixers.
I know.
Utah, Lakers, Clippers, Nets.
In that order?
Yeah, I need to see a little bit more from the Nets, until I can definitively put them in like my top 3. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to see more from them.
Got you. So I'm gonna go with I gotta go Utah just because of the record. By default, please understand, all my audience out there, I do not like the team. Just the record. 2, I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets. They looking real good right now and scary. Both of them real terribly scary. 3, I'm gonna go with the defending champs. 4 is where it gets crazy, but I gotta go with the Clippers, and only because it's so quiet. 5, I'm going with the Suns. I got the Sixers at honorable mention.
Damn.
Wow, right? I'm gonna go number 1. I'm gonna go default Jazz 2 or whatever like that. I don't like the Jazz at all.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with the Sixers actually at number 2 and whatnot.
Wow.
Number 3, I'm gonna say Nets, and then I'm gonna go right now, like at this moment we talk about, right? Because this week I'm gonna go Clippers, Lakers. So that's my 4 or 5.
You ain't give the Suns no love.
They ain't better than the rest of the team. What you mean?
Yo, but we none, bro. You terrible, bro.
Nah, all the teams we just named are the top 2 teams in both conferences, respective conferences.
Right.
Top 3. The Suns are out the top 3.
Okay. I mean, I mean,
how you got Suns over the Sixers, Jeff? That's crazy.
I just do.
All right.
I just do. I mean, I just look at their record. They 19-10. What's the Sixers? Like 19-10. They might be 18-11 actually.
21-11. 21-11.
Okay. All right. So they play to get better game. Their pace is better. Their offensive rating. I just like the Sixers. I like Monty Williams and how they got them going. I said the Sixers, the Suns. Excuse me. I just like the Suns. I think that's a good composed. That's actually a playoff legitimate team.
I agree, but they're not better than the Sixers.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, huh?
The Sixers are number 1 in the East.
Right.
I know they are, but they, like you keep saying, I'm not sold on what's the name. I'm not sold on Harris. And how long do I gotta, is Embiid gonna last? Yeah, I just got a lot of reservations with the team.
Okay. You don't got to know with the Suns?
No, I think they're well coached. They got obvious leadership. They got a star in Booker. I wish he was averaging more points. And then it's crazy. They got Ayton. And it's crazy that he's not even really getting talked about a lot because he's not giving us what we want.
Averaging 13 points a game. Like, that's why he gets talked
about. I know, but, he giving a lot on defense. You know what I'm saying? His rebounds are still
He
double.
about to be Rudy Gobert shit. Like
No, no.
Damn.
They learning through an offense. They
Don't do
learn a
that,
different
bro.
offense.
Don't do that, bro.
They learn a different offense.
But yo, side note, my bet is down the drain. The Hawks are killing the Celtics right now.
You stay
It's
losing.
early. What else we got today on the
Hawks
show?
Nah, that's it for the show, man. Let's have anything to talk about for basketball. You know what I mean? So,
Well, what's your five? What's your top five?
I gave
did
my
you,
five,
did you do
bro.
it? Oh, you
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
yeah.
It's all good.
Any other
We'll see.
any other thoughts on the season and stuff like that?
This shit's pop.
All right, man. Well, that's another episode of
That's-
Half Court Trap. You know, please like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll definitely see you next time. All right.
Later.